What is up, everybody? I am Guy Blaze. This is Supersonic, and we are coming at you live from the H1Z1 Invitational here at Twitchcon. It's Saturday, and today we're going to be broadcasting the qualifiers for you guys. Sonic, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Called it early last night. Got a little rest before coming in today. Had a little rough night on Thursday, but called it early.
As we all did. So for you guys who do not know what the Invitational is one of the biggest community events here at Twitchcon. Up here by daybreak, and we have 60 competitors here, some of the biggest prominent figures in the H1Z1 community, including members of Echo Fox, some of your bigger names, CD in the Third, OP, Grims, Ninja, and all those guys here. And these guys are going to be duking it out for over $260,000. And last year, the prize pool was only at $173K, and we didn't almost added an extra $100,000 to that.
That's nuts, dude. First place, over $40,000 for first place tomorrow.
And even if you get 10th, you get a little bit over almost $3,000,
yeah,
which
like
is
2 or 3, man.
Which ain't money to be messing with. Okay, no. Sonic, tell us, how did we get here today? What was the road to TwitchCon?
Road to TwitchCon, man. We had a bunch of events that happened throughout the year. Started off PAX East, announced the second invitational, started the hype for it, man. Age Prime went down in Brazil. Henny took that down from the Team Immortals. Also won DreamHack Summer from the CSGO team. Big guy, he's coming up representing Brazil. Studio event went down, went ahead, announced all Ninja, Grims, all those guys you were just talking about. We went ahead, announced them at the studio, brought them out for an event. Moved on, went to the Votes Invitational. Killy Kapowski, Howie, winning that community vote. Going to feel great for them having the entire community behind them, knowing that they got the hype behind them. They're going to be going in. Moved on, Gamescom about a month ago, announced all the EU guys. Bunch of big EU guys coming out, going to be holding it down. PAX West announced the last wave of invite players, and then the very last invite, Take a Shot contest. Pineapples, taking it down, entered a video, won a all expenses trip.
Awesome.
Hotel, everything paid for, killed it. He's going to be showing up in the Invitational tomorrow.
Awesome. And so for you guys who do not know how today is going to work, we're going to be actually pulling 6 players from these qualifiers today. The first place winners from each one will go on tomorrow to qualify for they will qualify for playing for the big money, so they're going to be able to compete in that. And also we will have a 6th player because we're missing a player that's here today. Actually, Sexy Hexer, you guys saw him in the video, won't be able to make it today. So the second place, the people who get second place in each of the qualifiers, whoever gets the most kills out of those guys will be the 6th player to move on as well. Yeah,
I think Chief didn't make it either. I think we're moving 2 on. We definitely wish Sexy Hexy a speedy recovery, man. Best of luck to you. Hope that goes well.
And so, you know, it's going to be definitely a dope event. We're going to see so much intense gameplay. You know, we're going to get into the list in a second, but we got so many actual soldiers in here. So many people where it's just like, wow. But
it's scary, man.
For all you guys out there who's tuning into H1Z1 for the first time, can you tell these guys what they're going to be seeing when they're playing King of the Kill?
Yeah, man. So King of the Kill, for anybody that hasn't seen it, H1Z1, it is a massively multiplayer survival shooter. Basically what that means, players, they're going to drop in absolutely nothing. Shirt on their back, maybe a hat for a little bit of style, some sneakers. They got to scavenge for every piece of gun. Every gun, every bullet, every car, everything. They got to find it all, break it down, build their body armors, the 9. Objective of the game, last man standing. Thing is, as the game goes on, we're going to Hunger Games it up a bit. A little bit of gas is going to come in. It's going to continue to force these players closer and closer together until there's only 1 man left. That last guy, he's moving on.
Exactly. So you know, it's not going to be too much hiding up in these game types right here. Definitely a lot of intense gameplay. Almost feels like you're the last man standing in the world. You know, just out there trying to survive. But to go on, let's talk about some of these players in this matchup.
Dude, I mean, this list, they just brought it over to us. Of course, this thing just locked. 3.
Boom. There we go.
Back in. We got it. I mean, we got a ton of guys. I was walking through the line saying hi to everybody before the game. We got all the Korean superstars. Korean super players, actually, is what they're known as, KSP. We got Isco, Aqua, What9, Hong Gildong coming in. We got Sharima out of Vietnam. I mean, dude, this list is just absolutely stacked. There are so many of the tournament players from TA, CA, all the community tournaments that are just, guys are slayers. Players, definitely big favorites here. We got Isco, Nightwalker's going to be in this game. Crunch, bruh, Pistola, Spanky Sully, Scruff, Anna, Wandering Vagabond. I mean, the list just goes on. And all these games today are going to be stacked like that. I've never seen so many guys from the community in one spot.
And I was talking to some people. I'm like, is it like any will it be like any easy qualifier, right? And I don't think it's going to be any easy qualifier. I think this first game is going to be ridiculous because these are the guys who went to bed early, right? Who got up, made sure they got their coffee, they got their breakfast, they was outside.
Drassel went to sleep early, man.
Yeah,
Drassel was in the same room as me. That dude definitely went to sleep early, so he was out cold at like 10.
Outside just waiting for the doors to open, the first people in line, ready to go. So this first matchup is going to be a banger. And as we saw, it's a lot of heavy hitters who didn't even make it in this list who's waiting for round number 2.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely, dude. These guys were in here early. I walked in the door to come in and get ready. Walk in the door, first thing I see is all the Korean guys, they are like dead set, ready to go. I walk in the door and they're just standing there in line, ready, dude. Like Isco, Aqua, Whatnot, scary guys to go up against for sure.
Yeah, those guys, it's definitely going to be ridiculous. And we're also playing on the new Z2 map. When we play on Z1, recent update in H1Z1, all new UI, brand new box of Destiny right here. Just a whole new revamp of the game. It's just amazing.
Yeah, I mean, check it out. I mean, check out the game. It definitely had a full graphics change. The color tone of the game's a lot more. There's a lot more life to it. A lot more in the cities. The fields have changed. Everything that you guys saw last year is basically gone, been revamped, upgraded, brand new. These players just started getting on this map, I think, about 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
So I mean, this is all new territory for a lot of them.
Definitely even playing field for everybody that's competing today. And we're gonna see right there, boom, they're all just gonna vanish. Okay, they're about to start parachuting into the map right here. I'm so excited for this,
dude. Man, this is definitely one of the bigger events. I've been like, it's gonna be nuts, man. So
I'm trying to see, like, even looking at that, can you almost even pinpoint some soldiers that's like,
I mean,
some
we got
intense
Nightwalker.
matchups?
He's right above the warehouses in PB. That's definitely an area with some good loot. We got Sting in 18 here dropping in.
And so for you guys who are new to the stream and new to H1Z1, this is how the map starts. They're parachuting in. They're scavenging for loot. They're looking for supplies. And we're gonna have a lot of people actually land here at the church. And they're like, we're gonna see homeboy right here. He's like, you know what? Nope, didn't get here in time. I'm just gonna bounce out.
Dude, for 60 people, like 7 guys landing at one spot, that's nuts. Gun in hand already. D-Dance is going to be out. He knows that people landed around him. He is on the hunt. Sasslin right inside. We're going to see a real early fight here. Danz knows that Sasslin's in there, chasing her down. Tapped.
Dropped.
Sasslin turns. Isco to get the kill there, too, on the Scrufflaw.
Here we go. Magnum's out. Can he do it? He's going to actually shut that door. He's going to retreat. He said, nope, I don't want this fight. Got Magnum out. And he's going to get hawked down, but can he do it with the Magnum? Taking a lot of shots. Gonna drop, but he actually is gonna go down.
Camsim with the Magnum versus the shotgun there, able to get the kill. Guy went for the drop shot at the end with dangerous play. When you drop like that, you put yourself at risk, and Cam was able to get a shot there. If it works great, but you're stuck in that animation for a minute. It's a ballsy play to try and drop like that.
So Isco, one of the Korean players right here, he's actually gonna get a car. He's gonna take those keys. He's gonna finish looting his gas station right now, and so he's in a good position. As we see, nobody's gonna be around him. So having a car with about 60 players in the game is a good situation.
Crunch, bro, definitely a prominent player here. He's going to hop on the car, playing aggressive, trying to chase Danielle. Danielle has nothing yet. This is going to be a quick kill for Crunch.
But he's missing those shots. There you go.
Gets a finish, man. That Magnum, though, watch for him late game with the Magnum. He submitted a video into that Take Your Shot contest.
Yeah.
He's probably up there in the top 5. He's got a video where he head tapped 6 dudes in about 45 seconds with the Magnum.
Wow.
He's a monster.
And Isco, one of the Korean players, he's just sitting here pretty, yo. Intact, in car, AR in hand, and he's just relaxing right here.
We might see a fight here. Pistolas versus Revo. Pistolas no helmet yet. Helmet definitely something you don't want to be running around without. Revo, if he's got a gun, may take this fight. I don't think Pistolas knows that he's there yet. Kitty throwing some shots on the Crunch as he goes by, though.
And right here, you almost got to taking some shots. Can Pistolas do it? And yes, he does. He's going to actually take out Revoke. He's going to drop him. Took a few shots right there, but he's sitting pretty with about 40% health right now, so he's going to be A-okay.
Yeah, definitely. So he popped that crouch shot, knew that he didn't want to stay in one spot. You don't want to leave your head too exposed. Crunch in this fight, though, now with Kitty. Crunch playing aggressive. He's looking for fights. definitely probably one of the few players that's going to play this style. Most guys are going to try and, hang out, make sure they make it later into the game. Crunch seems like he just wants to take anything he can find.
And that's what I was going to talk to you about, that aggressive play style, more towards that passive state play style, because, you don't want to just get into an unlucky fight, right? You don't want to, see, perfect move there by Crunch. He was like, you know what? I took my shots, but this is not a fight that I want to force, and I'm just going to back out of here. Even though Kitty didn't have a helmet, but she still had that AR, and he can get two-tapped. If he just missed a few of those shots, even without her having that helmet, even though, as you say, he's very, very good with that Magnum, it's still a fight that, do you want a chance?
Yeah, I mean, are you going to be able to get into a second game if you get eliminated today? I don't know. There's that many people here, so you've got to make that decision on whether you're going to play it the way you normally would in the other tournaments, or if you're just trying to guarantee yourself in for tomorrow.
And that's very, very true here, because as we were saying, this is LAN, okay? This isn't online. This is actually playing for a spot for the big money, a little bit of a life-changing amount of money, and you're going to play differently than you will play at home behind your keyboard. Uh-oh. Whoa!
Pump from Artems on to Keys the Beast.
Going down. Keys the Beast, you guys. He's going to get dropped right there. Got a few shots in, but he just got plastered right there in the garage. And Isco, he's sitting pretty. He just keep looting.
Crunching another fight here. He's rocking the...
He's still got pistols. We haven't seen this man with AR yet, but he's actually trading some good shots here on Wiener.
And Wiener's going to bleed out to the Wiener goes down to the R380 Cat Edition. Isco here running through it. I think Killian saw him, but Isco seems to be in his car, and he's getting out of there.
Yeah, he's not going to take no bad fights right here. As you can already see, the man's playing very, very smart. And we're down to 51 players right here. And I forgot to notice who was the first one out. I meant to get the name, because that sucks, being the first guy out.
That first fight was with Sasslin. Sasslin turned around and got that guy in the garage. I forget what the name was.
But yeah, that just has to be unlucky. And as we're gonna see where the first safe zone is gonna land. So for you guys out there, the green arrow, the green circle, you guys, you have to get inside of that, because there's gonna be toxic gas all on the outside of that circle. And if you're in the toxic gas, you will lose health. That gas will kill you. And this is gonna be the airdrop. So we're gonna have airdrops all across the map, around every wave of gases. And it's going to be actual loot in here. And you may be able to get a sniper rifle.
Yeah, so that thing's going to drop in the middle of the circles each time. Kind of risky, though. I mean, everybody can see it. There's smoke off of it. You'll be able to see it. Bomber planes come through, blow it up. So you're definitely putting yourself at risk when you go for it, but it can be a huge payoff if you end up getting one that has the hunting rifle in it.
Yes, you can. And that's one thing about the recent updates that just terrifies me, is these right here, the bombs. It sounds like a alien airstrike.
Dude, it's a scary sound. When they updated that and put that boom in it, when you're sitting by, it shakes your screen now. Quick fight here. G-Skinny gonna hop on Kitty Face and get a quick spray down with the crouch shot.
But it's gonna be Crunch with that Magnum, and he's gonna be taking shots at that car, and Crunch is gonna be okay, but he's gonna push up. But if he did notice that he didn't get a chance to loot that, so
exactly,
he can go and actually steal his loot right there. And when you kill somebody, you guys, for the new players out there, they drop a loot bag, and actually, Adrian's, he's going to take a chance at getting an air crate at the airdrop. He was going to take some shots from the back. His car is taking some damage here by and he's going to get pushed.
Yeah, Ana actually one of the top snipers in the game, arguably within the competitive scene, so he's definitely somebody trying to show up for those airdrops there.
G-Skinny, his car is going to be rolling, and Crunch is actually going to get out and throw some shots. But hold up, he wasn't expecting that. And he actually got out the car, and he ended up being behind him. Crunch is so mad about that kill.
Crunch is definitely on the level of Salt right now. He is not a happy guy.
Can I get some PJ Salts in the chat?
Can we get all the PJ Salts in the chat one time for Crunch?
And so right here, Adern's, he's going to get in a fight here with Anwar, but he's not going to stay aggressive. He's going to circle around him, put himself in a little better position. And now with the new update, when you hop out the car, your car actually still continues to move. So you got to be careful when you're getting out, because you don't want your car to go too far away or even go off a cliff anywhere.
He may want him to stay driving. Yeah, he definitely put himself in a position. Ana knew that he was weak. He should have continued driving, I think, there and gotten out. Hopping put him at risk.
Yeah, and that car went a little bit too far from his cover. And as soon as he got exposed, he just put in work. And here we go on board here with Nightwalker. And maybe might have a fight right here. They're going to circle around each other. They're going to be like, no,
Nightwalker definitely a community favorite, man. Slayer in the game, so He's definitely going to try and play it smart. Guy's got a monster shot.
Who are you talking about again?
Nightwalker here. Yeah, he's definitely probably one of the guys that's been voted on by the community the most. We had the votes going on. Who you guys think is going to take it down? Who makes it out of qualifiers? Nightwalker's definitely one of those top 3 guys that's been voted on to make it out of qualifiers.
Oh, very confident right here by Chronic. Chronic was taking damage, and instead of opting to continue, nade out. Kobe.
I think he's just outside of range at 80 meters. You've got about a 65-meter range on a grenade at max. He has a little bit of height there, not enough to get that extra 15 out though.
But Chronic, like I said, that was kind of ballsy on his part. He took a lot of damage. He could have just kept going, but he maybe got shot and he had to bandage up. He probably don't want to risk running away and taking those shots. And so right here, Nightwalker, he's gonna, like I said, he's gonna be in a good position right here. He's sitting pretty. Drew looking nice. And so we got 46 players remaining. It's come down to crunch time. The first wave of gas is going to be coming in soon here.
See if Big Boy spots Drew here. Drew's got a full Lammy on. Definitely something you like to have that makes you feel a lot more confident going into a fight. So with a full Lammy on, it can take 2 bullets to the chest and then 4 body shots. If you have a pre-med rolling, you can take 4 plus 1 extra because you have the med kit rolling. So you can actually take 7 hits without dying unless you get shot in the head.
Big Boy take some damage, but they're pretty much even in this fight. Fight hasn't turned much, so they're going to actually reset here, bandage up before they continue anymore. But they know that this fight is going to end with one of them.
Drew with a second Lammy. He lost his first Lammy. He was able to trade in a new one, so he had a second Kevlar. That's big.
That's definitely a big find here in the beginning of the game. And especially with the new update, you guys can actually craft your own body armor now. And so that's a good new feature they just got added.
Yeah, those craftables only take 1 shot. So those ones you find just laying in the game world, that's going to give you 2 extra bullets that you can take. The makeshift ones can take singles. A lot of these guys will carry a bunch of extra materials in their bag, so if they lose one, they just craft a new one. It goes right on, and they'll just keep replacing them throughout the game. They'll carry 4 or 5 makeshifts.
And exactly, those 1 or 2 extra bullets can mean the world in these gunfights right here. And we're going to see Drew. He's trading some shots here with Big Boy from a distance. He's doing good right here. Just took 1 bullet, but it's not going to do much to him. Just going to get him bleeding right here. Ooh. And we're actually going to have Miss Harvey is going to be dropping by Bushy. So Bushy's cool. Doesn't want to loot that loot bag a little bit too much in the open. But they're going to rotate, probably go around. And Isco is continuing to loot. This guy is going to be nasty here going towards late game. But we know that when it comes down to King of the Kill, you can loot all game if you want to. You can probably actually win the game with 1 kill if you can rotate around the map in a good enough fashion. But if you do all that looting all game and you just die,
it feels terrible. These matches go for about 40 minutes. So you put 40 minutes of time to just die looting. It doesn't feel good. Fight here with Ultimate Dave. Nelson lands 2 shots. Ultimate Dave's going to be down under 25%. Puts him at risk of 1 shot to die.
Yeah, he slithered away right there. And full Nelson knows, and he's going to be hopping, and you're going to see he's going to be looking right there. He wants him to challenge. He wants him to take this fight. And he actually knows he's very weak. That's why he hasn't shown himself. And so he's going to get aggressive right here. He's making it seem like, I'm not looking at you, but I am. Fight going out right here. He's going to use this little small tree right here for cover. Doesn't have much of it, so he has to be very, very. This nade might come out, and this nade will come out behind the tree. And Ultimate Dave knew, he was like, that's not gonna save you from my wrath right here. Taking out some shots, and full Nelson being very, very smart, finding a better form of cover, and he's actually going to go down this hill, get behind this rock.
Dave's going to play it aggressive here, and he's going to end up in the same situation as Nelson, though. They're using these small trees, which really does not benefit you at all. You're within grenade range. They're at about 60 meters from each other from that rock to the big trees, and they could be doing a nade battle or something like that rather than running through the thick of the small trees and just getting lit up.
And this is this is the gas right here that you guys, for you new players out there who didn't see, that's the gas that comes in where if you're in it, you start taking damage. So as you see, full Nelson is going to be starting to pop some med kits right here, and we see all these guys, they're forcing their way in, and a lot of these people, they were playing it safe and they were being okay. They was like, all right, let's make sure we loot. But this right here, this is when it becomes crunch time, because that's why I say you can't really camp in this game. You guys will get forced at some point and have to fight it out.
Yeah, you're going to get forced out of the gas. Now, the gas in the early waves here, not going to do a whole ton of damage. It's going to do about 1% per second. If you roll a med kit or a bandage, you can out-heal the gas early game. But with this Z2 update, there is now a toxicity system in place. So it adds 1% per second also, or over a few 1% for 5 seconds or something like that. of toxicity. When you hit 100%, gas does double damage. As the gas waves go on, though, damage increases also. You get to the end and you've got 100% toxicity, you'll take 10 damage per second.
Yeah, that lethality does increase right here. And Full Nelson has a few people in front of him, but he's gonna be okay. And this is where it starts to get a little nerve-wracking for some of these guys, because they know it's like, all right, you know, the chances of them seeing somebody is gonna be increased, and it's all about winning right here. You know, ain't no winners here for, you know, third place. The only reason why I didn't say second is because that guy still has a possibility to qualify here if they get the most kills, because we are taking 6 people from these 5 qualifiers.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Third place is going to be Salt Factory all day.
Pistolas, this guy, I see his name a lot on leaderboards.
Yeah, definitely. During Z1, definitely one of the top guys until he accidentally thought he was deleting his 2's character, accidentally deleted his 1's character, and he hit me up that day, and he's like, dude, I just wiped like 14,000 kills off of the board by accidentally changing my name.
Damn, that actually sucks.
That was a salt day for Pistolas, man. But definitely a Slayer guy that was on top of those boards the entire year since last TwitchCon he's been playing.
Gonna be Golf Master. He's gonna be hawking somebody down, and you know, he sees Genja, and he's actually gonna be chasing him. Now he really wants this fight, maybe a little bit too thirsty for this fight actually, but I feel like he knows he's confident unless they're rolling together, but I doubt that.
Nah, he's definitely just hawking him down, man. You had it right the first time. Big Boy gonna be in a fight here though with Ranchman, I think is what that name was. Gets a couple hits into him as he drives by. And Spanky Sully and Drew up there pretty close too, only about 100 meters out. All these players can definitely hear each other shooting at this range, so they're aware of each other for sure. And that was a good, and that was
Drew taking some shots, and he's gonna actually drop Spanky Sully. Spanky Sully's gonna go down right there, so Drew's gonna go loot that. And the fight that Big Boy took earlier was good, because if you can get a car at this stage of late game, you're just putting yourself in a better situation to stay alive towards the end of the game.
Yeah, I think you want the games, from the way that they were playing out yesterday, you want to get a car, have it through the mid game, hide it late game so you have an option to go back and get it. You don't want to be driving around late game, because these guys can nail magnum shots, just destroy you in a vehicle.
Yeah, and yeah, they see each other, and Humor is going to actually see him. And I thought he was going to hop on the table. He wants to hop on these trees right there to get over. But he's like, nope, don't want it. Don't want the fight. I'm just going to keep on going about my business right there. And we almost thought they were going to engage with each other. But the next wave of gas will be coming out right here. And, you know, actually, I want to say Bizarre just died in the gas as well.
I didn't see.
Another one of the favorites here. And Isco hasn't engaged yet. One of the Koreans here in this tournament. He's just been relaxed pretty. And we're going to see Senna Knight wants Golf Master's car.
Nailing shots.
But Golf Master, he's going to actually get up out of there. He was like, nope.
He's down to about 3% right now. He actually got lit up. Senna landed about 3 AK shots there on him, just tearing through him. He was forced to hop. But what you're talking about there with Big Res, that's another big change in the game. So they added a lot of parkour system to the residentials, where you used to have to do like jump up and try and shoot over a fence as you jump, and it's just awkward battles. So they added a lot of things to the backyard so you can hop over. And this last gas circle is closing in. We're about to see the next circle here. And it's going to pull down towards the southwest. So we're going to have Wandering Vagabond, Stingin, Drassel, Geesh, a bunch of top players up there in the northeast. They're going to have to make their way in. We'll probably see them run into each other and see some good fights here in a few minutes. And
as we saw that circle where that gas is landing in an open area. So that's going to be one thing, is that so these fights is not going to be landing in the residential where you have houses for cover and where the fights may take a little bit longer. They're going to be out in the open. It's going to come down to who has the best shot. Who's going to be the smartest player at all of them?
Who Atomic trying to out-heal this gas
He might not be able to do it. He has to keep popping, but I think he realized, nope. Well,
it looks like he only has bandages. He's trying to stabilize himself. Now, if you have enough bandages, you can out-heal. You just basically stand there and heal until you hit 100%, then run. As soon as you get to about 30%, start rolling the bandage again. When we see Senshu later, when he makes it into a game, we call him the Gas Master. He's mastered exactly how many bandages, and he'll
survive.
He'll play the gas a little bit. He'll be in the gas.
And Atomic Dog's he's gonna choke. He did not make it. He's gonna actually choke on that toxic waste right there. And so he's gonna be doing good. Well, he's not gonna be doing good. He's gonna be dead. Okay, walk of shame up out of the
Pistolas goes down in the gas to Veronica Corningstone, gets caught in the gas, and that's one of those things coming out of the gas. Somebody's gonna be on the edge, and when you come out and they spot you, they know you're low, you've been injured, and they're gonna push that fight on you. And Veronica was able to get probably one easy shot into Pistolas to finish him off.
Ultra taking shots on Golf Master, and Golf Master, he's been dodging a lot of these fights. He's just been driving. Everybody's been taking shots at him. They want that vehicle, and we're going to see, who is that? Ampy.
That's Ampy versus Wandering Vagabond. So Ampy, one of the players on PLX for the Fives tournament, another CA player, Wandering Vagabond, a player off of Box Squad from the TA tournaments. So 2 tourney players here from the competitive community going at it.
And Wandering had position right here because even though his car went way past his cover, drove past his cover, Ampy was just out in the open, and there you go. That's what I was going to say. If he blow up that car, Ampy's going to be out here, and he's going to be vulnerable. But Wandering, the question is, will he take shots? But Ampy's going to actually make it to the fours, and he's going to get covered, and he's going to be able to get back to his car. He's like, nope, don't want to fight. I'm out of here.
Yeah, it looks like Wandering maybe got away on an ATV.
No, I think that was the police car. That was the police car?
Okay.
Yeah. And so, yep, he's going to make it out of there.
Yeah,
he's driving nice and pretty.
Car. DJ Chris here chasing down Veronica. Might get a little vengeance here for Pistolas. Getting shot at, though, by somebody from his right. I'm not sure who's over there, but he definitely just took a bullet. Something hit the tree.
And so DJ, he's just like, okay, I'm good. He knows he has cover to his right. May not be. This is actually probably a good situation, especially depending like if he's in the actual hill. I mean, in the actual safe zone. But hold up, the car's gonna fly right over his head. Golf Master is gonna finally get engaged in the fight. Can he dodge it? And he's gonna actually come out on top, and he's gonna have a lot of health right there. Chronic not landing the shots that he needs to, and Golf Master is gonna continue on into the top 30.
His head almost got taken off when he hopped. That car almost clipped him right in the face. That would have been a bad way to go out.
Halfway point here, Sonic. And this is where, like, once again, it's going to be getting intense right here. We're going to see a lot more people. Miss do it big, can't survive. Going to drop down to G Skinny. Ooh. And he had about, I actually had a good amount of health right there.
He's good. Nightwalker just took out Yogi Bear. Those two top tier players right there. Yogi going down to the Magnum of Nightwalker.
And here we go. You know, so 28 players here remaining. And you know, Nightwalker, he's been doing good right here. He's that Slayer. He has his car. He knows he has a lot of advantage right here, a big advantage. And once again, he's just he's driving outskirts right here. May have a fight right here. We're gonna see if these guys want to jump out in the open. And Anwaz's gonna be taking shots from this distance, putting some shots in on Golf Master, but Golf Master's gonna continue going forward. Anwaz's gonna hit that boost. He's gonna be chasing him. DJ Chris, can he make it? He hops down into the gas. He has cover right here. Based off the elevation of this hill, he doesn't have to move too much, and he's actually going to stay alive. Drew and Big Boy are actually going to drop, and we're going to see Detox. He's looking for Chris.
Yeah, Chris has gotten far enough back in there that I don't think Detox is seeing him in the gas, but DJ Chris is going to have to get some healing rolling and get out the other side of the gas quick.
Yeah, and Chris is he's right here on the edge of this hill. Detox is looking for him, but he's not too thirsty for this kill. Patience is one of the big keys here, you guys. Having patience and not forcing too many fights. It's all about surviving to the end. And when you think about what's on the line for tomorrow, it's about surviving to at least top 10 to get in those money situations.
Absolutely. DJ Chris going to lose his helmet there. He did get spotted by Detox crossing. Detox knows that he's been hit. He knows that he's in the gas. He's taking damage. He's going to continue to try and watch for him, most likely. Yeah, he's pushing that hill. He wants to catch him coming out of the gas. Chris is going to be in a bad spot.
Man, he's just putting pressure out. And here we go. They're going to finally get into a good engagement. Can Chris come out on top? And no, he does not.
Almost
Detox,
does.
The savage that he is, the aggressor, pushed him, challenged him. Now he's going to get the loot for his reward.
Yeah, so Detox is going to take down that fight. Almost gets tapped out, though, down to about 15, 20% health. Sharima versus Geesh. Sharima gets 2-tapped by Geesh. Nasty shots come out of Geesh to put down Sharima. Definitely one of those top-tier players.
Sharima from Korea, right?
No, Sharima's Vietnamese.
Vietnamese, okay. Yeah. And Sharima's going down. Geesh coming out on top right there. And
Songy's looking like he can't find that proper height to get the bullet drop. He ended up shooting the ground there instead of hitting Persona. It looks like he should be able to get him.
He's right there. You got to hit those shots. And for you guys that do know, it is a bullet drop. It's not going to be hit scan. So you have to have that. You have to lead those shots. Have to have the right elevation on it, especially shooting from this distance. And that's a skill that, you know, it takes a while to acquire. And that's one of the things that you love about H1Z1 and, you know, being a skillful game.
Yeah, and here's Drassel, another community favorite player. One of my roommates, actually. Definitely an awesome dude. He just came in yesterday from Canada. Really funny dude. Nasty shot. Sick player. He gets a hold of a sniper rifle. He can do some damage.
And here we go. Looking at these last few guys right here. And, you know, we see some people there on the outskirts right there. Looks like maybe Geesh in the top right corner may get some action. These guys are slowly going to be moving forward. Isco is just chilling on the street. He doesn't want no action, but Golf Master. Will we see the first fight over there with Isco and Golf Master? We'll know soon enough here. And Aqua, what can he do? He's going to take some shots.
Yeah, he's going to take this fight. Hydrogen Bush is going to throw a couple shots there, and he's going to decide to get out of there. So it's dangerous to be the guy that's not behind cover and to sacrifice your car. When you hop out and you use your car for cover and they start shooting it, it can turn into a bomb and it can kill you.
That Magnum might actually blow up that car. And for you guys who do not know, tell them about how much damage the Magnum does to vehicles.
Yeah, so Magnum is going to do about 8 damage per shot to a vehicle. So as you start railing those shots off, and if the car gets down to about 20%, car catches on fire, and then it does damage to itself over time until it explodes. But anything under, if your car's at maybe 32% or less, most of these top players are probably just going to ditch the car completely. They're not going to get back in it.
And that's a lot of damage there, folks. It may not sound like, but it's a lot of damage, and those Magnums will blow up your car very quickly. And we're going to see one of the about second airdrop here coming in for the match, and this may have the sniper in it.
Yeah, definitely. We do see. I didn't see the name, but one.
Isco got him.
Isco takes out Golf Master. There was a hunting rifle in play. Ginja going to take out Almighty Soul there, and we're down to 17. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty here.
Yes, we are. And so right here, Amphy, he's staying alive. He's sitting pretty right here. Final 17. Bombs are going to be dropping.
No! Woo! Anna almost getting touched by those bombs. So Amphy actually saw him in the line. He's actually literally wearing the outfit that he's wearing in game right now. Here, he has the cat hoodie, the whole nine. He's got a hog mask on. Like he's kitted out.
He's in full attire right here. And
Absolutely.
As we see in the top corner, Geesh is going to take out Draysel.
Draysel goes down to Geesh?
Yeah.
Is that what he said? Oh, man.
And so I haven't seen too much of whoever that was in the building in LA. Their strategy is, as we can see, hey, we're gonna camp this out. We're gonna stay on the edge of the gas, and you know that's a strategy that we do see some people do. They keep their backs to the edge of the gas because they know that nobody's gonna come behind them. Okay, nobody's gonna come out of that toxic waste and flank them. So they just have to worry about what's in front of them, and they slowly move towards the center of the map and just hope that they come into a top 8 situation right here where there's less people to fight in a more compacted area, and they know what's going on. Just less aspects of surprise.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, I've done, I think, 3,100 hours in this game, and I can tell you, I've won a few games without getting a kill at all. Last 2 guys just happen to trade with each other, and I get to walk in and take the crown.
Yeah.
So it could definitely happen.
And, you know, we see Personal, he's going to have a guy right in front of him. He knows he has a guy in the back. Nade out on Detox. Can he connect? No, he's going to come up short right here. But that smoke may even hurt him. He's going to take some shots in the back. He's in a bad situation. He may have to, but Ampy did run away, so he's okay, and he see it. So he's going to stay here. He's going to swap his nades to something else, and he's going to toss that nade over there on Detox over the rock. Not going to connect with him. But so, yeah, now he's just sitting pretty right here. Ampy coming out on Campson, but Ampy actually goes down. Oh.
They trade, and that is 2 big players. Those are 2 friends. I guarantee you they're both salty, but they're laughing right now, man.
No, they definitely are right here.
A lot of salt. It's like an angry laugh, you know?
And so those guys are going to go down. Top 12 situation right here, folks. Almost going to find out who's going to be our first competitor here to come out on top.
Yeah, Persona Humor still playing this rock here. Anna back behind him, though. If Anna's got a hunting rifle, Persona needs to be worried. I'm not sure if Anna had it. I know that somebody has it. Oh, yeah, let's take a look at his stats.
Yeah, maybe we see some of the stats of what's going on right now. If you guys are not watching on H1Z1.com/watch, if you watch it from there, you can actually see the stats of the game. It's almost like if you're actually there, if you're actually in the game. So you have a lot more information to work with. You see who's on fire, who's not. And as we see here, the top 12 situation, the kills is happening. And we got Amphy with 3 kills and also Camson. Oh, but those guys killed each other.
Yeah, Amphy and Camson, the top slayers, and their 3rd kill on each of them was
died. That's the order of which we get people who died. Those people aren't alive. Those people are already who left the game. But those guys was on fire right here.
Okay, this thing just updated. Yeah, there we go. So, and it says who they were killed by also. So, Isco with the kill on Songy's there.
Oh, so Isco is down. So he...
No, Isco killed him.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah,
killed by. So, Isco is still in it. And that's him blowing up the car. And there we go. That Magnum got him. Isco actually blew up the car right there.
Isco, it says it was a Molotov. That was I think that's just representing the explosion for the vehicle there. But Isco, yeah, that's what we were talking about, man. Those cars, when they explode, they do about 80 damage to you. So if you've taken any damage before that, that car will murder you.
And we see that at the top right here. So we do see who has the most kills left in this game. And, you know, Isco's going to have 3 kills.
Geesh as well.
And
so
Geesh
both
has
those
3
guys.
as well, yep.
And this next circle is pulling to the south, so Persona and Detox are going to get this safe zone. And they're throwing down right now. Persona's taking a shot. Detox ahead in the fight, but he's going to back up. He's going to make sure he doesn't get rolled up on by 2 people.
And Persona actually does not have a kill yet, so he has not killed anybody. He has survived at this point without getting a kill, but we have seen him engaged in fights, and he will be fighting Detox. He only has 1 kill of his own right here. So can Persona pick up his first kill? We will find out soon.
Yeah, Persona looking the other way. If Detox is going to back off, it's going to be lucky for him. If Detox can check the other side of the tree. And Aqua going to go down to Nightwalker. Looks like he was in a fight with Sasslin. She got a little bit of percentage of damage on Aqua, and Knight's going to hop out and finish that fight, though.
And that's going to be Nightwalker's 3rd kill of the match right there. And so we're going to be in the top 9 right here. And Isco might get flanked from the gas, though. Another fight right here. Nightwalker taking the 2nd fight, and he takes out Sasslin. Nightwalker on fire. Isco's going to turn on Geesh. He's going to drop him as well. Top 7 situation. It's getting chaotic. Isco trying to stay alive, and he's just going to be scattering right now.
Yeah, he's going to try and get away from Ana. Ana going to hunt this down, though. In this situation, top 7, when you know somebody's like that and you, in the open, you're not worried. Oh my God.
Turned on Anwar.
You remember what I told you about Isco at the beginning, man? His flick shot is nasty. This guy is an absolute monster on getting those flick 2 taps, and he was able to turn there and take out Ana.
He said, I don't know about y'all, but I'm here today to change my life, okay? Ain't none of y'all, none of y'all want it as bad as I do. And I'm gonna be winning these fights. And Nightwalker, he's sitting pretty as well. You know, especially towards late game, these loot crates will have some serious loot because all the loot just really gets compact. So you may find about 20 med kits in one of those.
Yeah, I mean at this point, none of these players. You won't see Nightwalker, you won't see Isco, guys like that looting. They're not going to put themselves at risk because you can get, if you're in your interface looting, you actually can't move. So if somebody starts shooting, you've got to get out of your interface and then take off. Isco actually going to loot, so he must be light on something. There's something that he's missing that he's searching for.
And so Isco 5 kills, Nightwalker 4. Everybody else either has 1 kill or none. Persona is actually the only one without none. Everybody else has 1 kill.
Yeah, I would definitely rate Isco and Nightwalker the heavy favorites to come out of this game. If it's not one of the 2 of them, I'm going to be blown away. Those 2 are literally 2 of the top 3 that were voted when we did the community vote to see who they thought would make it into the Invitational.
Yeah, we're going to see if they actually, you know, we're going to see when they come across each other, they've both been very aggressive players. Will they want to take out the competition right off the jump? Or just like, you know, if they see each other, just like, you know what, I know this guy's legit. I know he's the truth. Let me just, you know, look for somebody else, move around. And Isco's going to catch Persona. He's going to see Persona from that distance in the trees, and Persona's like, I don't know if I want this, okay? Yeah, right. Still without a kill. We got Isco with the most kills in the match and Persona with none. We're going to see if he hawk him down, but if Persona comes out with this fight, oh, my God. You talk about David versus Goliath.
Yeah, basically. I mean, in this new map, the way that the players load in also, so it used to be about 150, 160 meters. That was the end of render for players. You couldn't see them past that point. In this new one, you can see them like 250, 300 meters out and hit them with magnum shots at that range. So it is scary because you can't hide as well. The old strategy used to be, okay, I'm right on the edge. This guy's got a shot. I'm just going to run back out of render. He can't see me. I'm invisible, right? You can't do that anymore. It's scary, man.
And that's what I was talking about. Isco and Nightwalker right there. They might have called ass with each other and was like, yep, had non-respect. I'll see you later, okay? We do something else. And Persona, he's getting hunted down right here. Isco, that's savage. He's the beast in the room right now. And, you know, we're going to see what happens. Detox, he's going to be playing the edge of this toxic waste right here.
It's on the move. He's getting forced out.
We haven't seen much of Al here. He's been sitting pretty right here. And do you know anything much about this Al guy? Or he may just be a fan here at Twitchcon who's made it to the top 6.
The Al 410, I recognize the name. I believe he plays on the Manpon server, and he was playing in the Grind Royales, which was a Friday tournament every week. Actually ran by one of the guys that was playing here earlier. So there's Atomic Dog and Jerker here, and they were the 2 casters for that. So they were both in here.
The 2 savages. Nightwalker pistol out. He's going to be putting some shots here on Isco. He's going to actually get back in his car. Isco's going to be trading some shots back with him. He says, yo, you want it now or later? What's up? Detox actually goes down to the toxic waste. The car's going to get blown up. Nightwalker in pursuit. Isco versus Nightwalker. They're trading shots. Isco knows he has the advantage. He just needs to play it smart. Put some shots in on Nightwalker. But Nightwalker, he knocks his helmet off. Isco is the bad situation. Shotty out by Nightwalker. But Isco drops him and puts him down. The savages coming together.
That is a huge kill. That was Isco's threat. if that was the last threat to Isco in this game. If anybody takes this down, I would be amazed if it's not Isco.
6
Persona
kills.
and Humor are going to be...
So here we go. Isco, most kills in the match, 6. Persona, none. And you got Ranch Man top 3 situation right here.
Yeah, that switch to the shotgun to get the finish. He knew he had to jump. He didn't have time to swap and get the helmet. He had to do it. Lands that kill. Isco, I think, is going to take down game 1.
So check this out, though. This is actually, if Isco gets this kill, right, and this is not for sure, but he may actually qualify just by having 6 kills. Getting 6 kills in this is a hard feat to do.
I would say that Isco's most likely in. With those extra spots that are coming in, Nightwalker might be in as well. I think he ended with 5.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a lot of kills in this environment. Only 60 players in the game. 6 kills. He killed a 10th of the server.
Yeah. And so this is what we're talking about. You can have no kills and make it to this point. Persona with 0.
Look at these two. They can see each other. They just aren't like, looking.
Yo, what up, dog? Yo, you want it or no? Can you see the binoculars? Look a little bit right. Can you see them?
I mean, dude, the peripheral man to your right. Or to your left. I mean, one of you.
Hey, that looks like something. I see him. I see him.
Look out.
Oh, no, hold on. Watch this. I got his ass. I got him.
Lining it up. He's got to get that drop to get that 2-tap. 1, 2. There's a hit.
He's like, where am I getting shot from?
Hits him twice. Not quite high enough. He could have got the 2-tap there. Wasn't high enough. Persona just going to hide behind the tree. Doesn't want to take the fight.
Ranch was like, no, I'm going for this. But you got the Savage out there in the trees, hiding behind the bushes, waiting to pounce. He's like,
he's going to let them. What he'll do, he'll let them fight, and when he hears the fight go down and sees one in, Isco is going to rush that and hop on that dude.
Persona, he did heal back up right here. Ranch Man coming on the flank. Isco coming through the bushes right here. The Savages are fighting. Can they do it? Shots being fired. Isco takes out Persona. He goes down. Top 2 situation. What is Ranch going to do?
Open. Isco hops in the open to take this fight to Ranch. He's going to go ahead. He's going to use that Jeep as cover, and he's just going to pop back and forth, throwing shot. He'll try and bait Ranch into stepping out to fight him, and he's going to go for that 2-tap.
Isco, 7 kills. Ranch with 1. Isco was in the open. You hear the Magnum being shot off. Isco says, I don't even need the car no more. Nade's going to be out. Kobe.
It's good. It does a little bit of damage. Ranch down to about 75 here. He's down to 3-shot. Isco going to move. Doesn't get tagged, though. Gas might push on Ranch. We haven't seen where the gas is going, but it looks like it's right on the edge of him. If it moves at all, Isco gets the advantage. Basically, by just standing in the safe zone and keeping him on the edge of the gas, he gives himself an advantage when the gas pushes.
Isco, that car is hurt. He just needs to really tag that car up a little bit. Ranch just needs to dig deep down inside.
Kobe out.
Nope.
It looks
on the side. Didn't do much damage, but Isco, he's getting close. He's actually going to back it down a little bit. I don't know if I like this. Nade out again. That's going to be behind him. He banked it off the tree. Pushing forward. Ranch. He's going to drop. And Isco taking game number 1 in the qualifier.
My boy, Isco. I love you, man. Good job. Way to go, bro. So definitely, that was one of the top 3. So definitely somebody that was expected, community vote, that Isco was going to slay it and he was going to go to the end of the Invitational. And everybody was saying that if he makes it in, Isco's taking down first in one of the 2 Invitational games.
That got to feel good right there, taking the first qualifier with all the Savages.
Yeah.
And he came out, guys, he had 8 kills right there. 8 kills, taking the first spot.
That's big, dude. 8 kills in here with the number of players and the people that were in here, that's insane. I mean, he had the kill on Nightwalker. That was a huge one. Anna, he picked up Geesh and all. Look at where he killed these people, where the kills were. He had 5 kills in the top 8. He slayed the end of the game. No, he did not play it safe. He said, I'm going to take every single fight, and he won all of them.
Yeah, actually, all the top 8 kills, they were with Isco in the environment. So it was all toxic waste in Isco. He didn't run away from nothing here.
No, absolutely not. He also got Songies there in the top 12. I mean, he went off, took out Golf Master.
We got Isco. Isco, come here, man. Come pop a knee right here in the center right here.
Hop in here, man.
Come here. Let me talk to you there, brother.
Come on in.
Come on, put this on. Right here. Let's bring that down. How you doing? How you doing, man?
Oh, very exciting.
Very good? Oh. You happy to come out with that win?
저 통역이 필요한데. 저기요, 저 통역 좀 해주세요.
Oh, a little translation action. Okay. So can you ask him, is he happy to come out with that win right here?
정말 흥분되고.
Let's transfer the headsets. Put this headset over here. You take the headset. There you go.
There we go.
Got it on translator. My man.
오늘 오셔가지고 나오셔가지고 여기 제가 좀 마이크를 줄게요, 좀 일단. 네. 근데 그 한국에서 비행기 타고 와가지고 여기 와가지고 이긴 소감이 어떤지 말씀해 주세요.
한국어로 얘기하면 되죠?
Korean English 한국어는 영어.
저는 지금 아무 생각이 안 들어요. 지금 너무 하얘요, 머리가. 네, 그냥 예선일 뿐인데.
Yeah, you translate. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Here you go.
Here.
There you go. Boom. My fault. So right here, we got to get this translated because we need to know how this man is feeling right now. 1 second. There we go. Boom. Pop in. Come in. You come in a little bit too as well. There we go. So everybody can see you guys. Here we go. Sorry. So how is he feeling right now coming out with that win?
He's saying that he can't even think of anything. He's really happy that he just can't even think right now.
So ask him, how does he feel that he's going to do, how well will he do tomorrow against some of the bigger streamers in H1?
내일 퀄리파이어에서 더 어떻게 잘하실 건지 어떻게 소감이 필링이 어떤지 물어보고 있는데.
내일 인비테이션에서 할
네, 내일 인비테이션에서.
더 열심히 그냥 더 좋게 몸 상태를 만들려고 오늘 노력해야 될 것 같아요.
He's saying that he wants to get in a perfect condition for tomorrow, get ready for it. So he's just gonna get ready for it.
Tell him, ask him, I said, is he worried about anybody? Does he feel like who's his biggest competition?
내일 제일 라이벌감을 느끼는 제일 적 같은
미니요.
미니요?
Medium?
미니.
Yeah.
Mini from Echo Fox, okay? So Mini from Echo Fox, he says that's who we feel like his biggest competition is. Tell him I said thank you for playing and thank you for qualifying and we can't wait to see him tomorrow.
오늘 게임 해주셔서 너무 감사하고요.
네.
그리고 우승해주셔서 감사하고 내일 뵙는 거 지금 기다리고 있습니다.
네, 감사합니다.
네.
Awesome. Thank you for having you, Isco.
Congratulations.
Awesome. All right, guys, so as you've seen, Isco coming out hot. Win number 1, 7 kills. He says he's worried about Mini tomorrow. That's about it. But everybody else, he doesn't know how to feel. He's just excited to play for some of the big money right here, and that's going to be an awesome thing. Awesome feeling though. So congratulations to him. As we see, coming out on top right here.
Yeah, dude. I mean, he absolutely
killed it.
Slayed it. I mean, he just absolutely murdered the top 10 players.
Yeah.
Took everybody out. Isco doing exactly what we thought he was going to do, and he came out and proved it. I mean, even dealing with the jet lag, the timing. I mean, he flew in from Korea, so I'm sure this timing is completely just off for him.
Yeah, and like we said before, his gameplay was just the truth. It really was. It really was just the truth, okay? And so that was match number 1, all right? That was match number 1. That was the first qualifier down in the books, okay? So that's one Savage that's going to be qualified here for tomorrow. And match number 2 is going to have some bomb faces in it as well.
Yeah, we'll have that list for all the players in number 2 here coming up. What'd you think, man? I mean, top kills or any funny things you thought happened there? I mean, I think that big one was Isco on Nightwalker was a I think that secured him the game. Whoever won that fight, I felt like was going to take that match down. And Isco secured it when he took out Nightwalker.
And I think the guy with the binoculars.
when the two went Persona and Persona they were sitting there and they didn't know.
And that bush was just in the way. He was just like, is that somebody? Yeah, it is. And he took that deep breath. Was like, I can do this. I can do this. Okay, I'm gonna trade off that shot. So you guys in the chat, let us know how you guys are feeling out there. If you guys are enjoying it.
Oh, dude, I can't see it. I guarantee you Isco's name's just all over the place there.
Oh, yeah, we do got some chat action up in there. So that's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Guys, definitely putting in work right there. And so going forward, so we're going to see more top players get qualified. But as we seen, even with all those, the first match being stacked with all those heavy hitters in there, right? And there's still some heavy hitters that we did not see in that second match. So the competition is not easy here whatsoever, but depending on how you plan and depending on how you're feeling yourself, you may get dropped out of here early. As we've seen, a guy made it to the top 3, no kills. No kills, just playing it smart.
It's doable. I mean, you can make it. And like I've said, there's a chance that 2 top players tag themselves out at the end. We saw the trade between Camsim and Sharima.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible, and that can happen in the top 3 situation. You could literally make it through the game, not get a single kill, take it down, go to the Invitational, play for 40 grand tomorrow.
And, you think about it, it's like, okay, I just need to dig deep down in my heart and come out of here with the just most important 2 kills that I can get, and I'm there. Okay,
yeah, exactly.
Just got to be there, and then from that point, hell, you just got to stay alive to the top 10. Shoot, top 10. Now you in a money position. At that point, every time somebody gets a kill, you get an extra $2,000, an extra $4,000, an extra $5,000. It's just increasing.
It's like 10 or 13 grand between first and second. So like,
oh no, it's about 27.
Is it 27?
It's because no, my fault. 30 because first place is 40.
Yeah,
and then 10th place is $3,000.
10th place. I'm talking the difference between second and first.
Oh,
though.
second and first.
We're talking we're going
money.
like $2,000 jump, $3,000 jump,
yeah.
$5,000 jump. You start getting up
Yes.
there. It's a big jump there between first and second. And that's where like, are you thinking about that in the top two? Like if those nerves set in, you're like, can I hand start shaking? Like, man, this shot is for extra 10 G's. Like,
you gotta, you had those thoughts in your head. But when it comes down to actually playing on land, you really learn a lot about yourself. Okay, when it comes down to land, you learn if you are who you say you are. Okay, you can be at home in the comfort of your own home and you know, in your pajamas putting in work. Okay, but when you get the eyes on you, it's like, all right, you know, can I do it? I had a player ask me. He was like, you know, he said, Blaze, you didn't play a lot of land. He says, what's the advice that you can give me? And I said, take off your shoes. Okay, take off your shoes. Get in your socks. Okay, make sure your feet ain't smelly, but get in your socks. Because that's what I do personally, because I don't play with my shoes at home, okay? Yeah, I take my shoes off and dig my feet right into the carpet, and I get comfortable.
I do sandals. I got like a metal bar under my desk, and I don't feel comfortable unless I hook the heels of the sandals like on that bar, and I kind of sit down. Yeah, man. So
and your toes are on the cold bar wrapped around it?
Yeah, man. So like it's weird for me in a land environment. I don't know if I could ever actually get comfortable. Like, they're not gonna, hey man, can you guys like find me like a metal bar to stick under the, you know?
Up under the chair?
Yeah.
And it really is. Don't come to look pretty. Okay, don't come to look pretty. Don't come in your skin tight jeans unless, hey, whatever. Okay, come, you know, get some airflow. Okay, relax, let it breathe. All right, and you know, be as comfortable as you possibly could be, because it's all about the money. It ain't all about the looks. It's all about, you know, throwing down.
Yeah, I think you just got to make yourself, like you said, as comfortable as possible. Feel at home. Be confident in your shot.
Yeah.
Those guys, Knight and the guys that were slaying, they're confident. They know they can win gun
confident.
battles. When you have those opportunities, you can't hesitate on land. And I think that's what a lot of people end up hesitating on. You've got all these people around the outer wall right behind you. You got to worry about those things, man, and block them out.
And we saw that Goliath matchup at the end when it came down to Nightwalker versus Isco, right? But I was also saying, I was like, hey, if those guys can stay alive and they can like wait till they fought each other at the end, you know, made them the 1 and 2, because they put themselves in a better situation, because that second place with the most kills. Now, even though Nightwalker got that many kills, it doesn't matter because he didn't get second. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He came out on the top 4 situation.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So he needed to just try to get to second, and then at that point, he just needs to be like looking at stats, just worried about who comes in second at that point.
Yeah, the thing that worries you about that is that leaving somebody like Isco alive, and let's say you get you leave Isco alive and you try and get that fight. Yeah, so you leave him alive, you try and get that fight. You're putting yourself at risk by taking a fight and having him be in second. You're the weak one. So I think that is right. I think Isco played it right by taking Knight out early.
But guys, we're gonna get match number 2 set up. Don't go nowhere. We will be right back. What is up, everybody? I am Guy Blaze. This is Supersonic, and this is the H1Z1 Invitational Qualifiers here today. And we are getting ready for qualifier number 2. If you guys are just tuning in, our first match winner.
Isco, man.
Isco.
Out of Korea.
Isco, our first match winner, Isco, out of Korea, came in, set the stream on fire, came out, 7 kills, and now we're getting ready for match number 2.
Yeah, came through. Isco, definitely. Big shout out to him, man. Congratulations. Playing under jet lag, all the different conditions here. I mean, nobody doesn't even speak the same language. The game's now showing in English instead of Korean for him. Like, against all odds, able to pull it out. Big favorite here. But we got another game coming up, man, with a lot of slayers again here. We got guys like Sweater, Solid FPS. Solid FPS last year took 3rd. Actually walked home with money last year. It was like 13 grand or something like that last year he went home with. So, yeah, Solid FPS. Just a ton of guys in here. Flame Hopper. He won one of the Flame Hopper took down one of the trial runs yesterday where we were doing 60-man game practices, and he took one down yesterday and placed top 10 in a couple of the other ones. Stay Lifted, #1 in the U.S. as of the time that I left from Vegas to come out here. He was #1 in the royalty rank. He's the highest rated player in the actual ranking system right now.
Okay.
So Stay Lifted is going to be in here. Nightwalker managed to squeeze into game 2.
Yeah, like as soon as he got eliminated, he was like, sign up sheet, sign up sheet.
I mean, I think he probably just like stood up, turned around, just hopped over the fence, and just right back in line.
Yeah, he said, nah, F this, I'm going again, yo. So he's trying to get redemption, and he's hot. And you can't blame him when you're hot like that. He had 5 kills last game. 5 kills, and he only died to Isco, and he's the guy that won it. So that's going to be dope. And then, we also got, Aqua in here from Elevate as well. My boy Chainsaw's in it, okay? Coming from that Gears community. And he actually played yesterday. He got 2nd.
Yeah, he took 2nd in the game.
Yeah, he took 2nd in one of the games. So, all right, so we're going to see if these guys can actually set it on fire. I'm excited. That first matchup was like,
yeah, dude,
that was intense.
That game went really well, man. A lot of hype in there. And I'm still just looking at these names, man. There's just so many names coming in. So Random Rain.
For the new people who, just tuned in, heard it from your friends, was like, what's going on? H1Z1 stream, what's that? You see it's like, dang, what's going on right here? Tell them what H1Z1 is and tell them the game type that we're going to be playing.
Yeah, H1Z1. So, again, we're going to go over this normal setup, 150 people. They're going to drop in. This is a massive multiplayer survival shooter. So we're going to start out on our setups. We're going to start out with 60 guys. They're all going to drop in. No backpacks, no helmets, no armor, no guns, no nothing except for the clothes on their back. They're going to scavenge, try and find as many weapons, ammo, med kits, bandages, craft some armors. They're going to try and do the whole 9, get everything they can together to try and get them to that end game. Throughout the game, these guys are going to be forced to run into each other by the gas coming in. The Hunger Game status rolls in. Toxic waste rolls in, and it's going to get smaller and smaller and smaller until we got one guy left, and he's going to secure himself a spot to play for over $260,000 in prizes tomorrow.
Yep. And so those guys are going to get compacted in, so you can't camp all game, okay? You're going to, at some point, you're going to get forced, you're going to have to fight, or you're going to die and you're going to be out the game. And it really forces a lot of action out here, and it really does feel like you're the last man standing, on the world. You're just fighting for survival right here, and you're fighting for a spot in that Invitational tomorrow to play for over $260,000, and to be correct, it's $66,244 that's on the line, and that's going to be split up between 2 matches. You take first place, you're getting $40,000. You take first place twice, you come out of here with $80,000. Okay, you talk about changing your life.
Anybody pulls off first place both games tomorrow, 100% cemented in as legend for the rest of forever in this game.
Until somebody tops them, like I think that's like a feat, and because the odds of that happening back to back is like, ooh.
Lucas there from the Immortals. That's the brother of Charles PBF and Henny. Yeah, yep. Henny off the Immortals. So 3 brothers. If he makes it through, we're going to have three siblings in the Invitational.
And so Henny qualified in Brazil, if I'm not correct, right?
Exactly. And Charles is a big personality, top-tier player that got invited from the community by Daybreak.
And Lucas is Henny's twin brother, all right?
Correct, yeah.
And he's Henny's twin brother. So if he qualifies, you got 3 brothers coming in from Brazil hot, okay, trying to play for this money.
Absolutely. And we're going live here with Game 2 players are going to be dropping in on their parachutes here in just a second, like we said. A lot of top guys in here. I mean, names we didn't throw out there yet. MiG-99, huge player. Monster Rudy Gamer here, Candy Van. Dignitas Cop, actually, from the League of Legends team.
Yeah,
he's the coach, right?
Yeah.
The coach from Dignitas. He made it into this game. Tyler One's in here, Kool-Aid, Chappie, an old school player, Ludicrously Luke. So it's going to be a fun game, man. And Flame Hopper here hitting the ground.
If you haven't watched since last year, this is the new map. This is Z2, brand new and approved right here. Live as 2 weeks ago, and Solid FPS said, "Hold up, let me get hot," taking somebody out right away. So he landed in a very crowded area, but he already done got the first kill on the board. So Fritzum was the first guy out of here.
Yeah, Fritzum goes down first. Solid FPS, somebody who's going to be very comfortable. He's been playing with the mouse already at home. Played last year. He knows the environment.
Mouse.
That's definitely gonna pay off. Yeah, big shout out to Corsair and Alienware for helping us out, bringing in the computers, bringing in the mice and keyboards, making sure that we had product and able to get this games up and running.
Exactly. And so we was talking about earlier, which is the worst position? Does it suck the most to be the first person out, or like the second person out? Or, third place I think is gonna be the worst feel. Yeah.
The more time, and it gets more and more tense, so the emotions just build over the game, and you get down to those endings, and you take third, it's gonna feel real bad, man.
And we're gonna have some guys here close, and they're gonna slowly. That's gonna be Flame Hopper and Lucas, and they may end up meeting eventually because they're gonna be looting those houses, and they're gonna go down in the order. And they may meet in the backyard somewhere and have a showdown. But right now at this stage of the game, we're gonna have people looting. They're looting, and Nightwalker took out Dignitas Cop already, and he's gonna actually. So the coach from Dignitas, he's gonna be out of here. Nightwalker, that boy is fresh. Okay, 5 kills from the last game. We're gonna see if he repeats that same strategy. And come out in another top 4 situation.
Yeah, we'll see if he pulls it off. Immortals Lucas here, like we were talking about, brother of Henny and Charles PBF. Definitely a top-tier player.
So this is a big matchup. Flame Hopper versus him so close, and we're gonna see if they see each other. And it's a vehicle there, so they're gonna have to fight. They see the car.
Oh, they see
know
each other.
This is gonna be an intense matchup to start this one off. And Flame Hopper might not have seen that. Oh, I think he's gonna hold the door. He went in, he got them keys real quick. He said, "All right, let me get them keys." And now in this update, you can hotwire cars. Lucas knows where he is. He's gonna actually crouch behind the gate. He knows that he has the keys. Okay, so really at this point, if home the backyard, Lucas may have this advantage right here. But Flame Hopper has that type of skill where he can easily turn on Lucas and take him out. But if Lucas, it may be a blessing for him actually. Lucas, shots to the back, no helmet. Can Flame Hopper stay alive? Lucas shedding the fence, taking it out. Flame Hopper running away. Can Lucas catch him? No.
Managed to get away. Lucas definitely playing a style that I like. I've actually been doing that in games and catching people. He wasn't able to get the finish there. Flame Hopper is a guy that does stream snipe challenges basically every week. He's used to people literally watching his stream and hunting him. His ability to kind of weasel his way out of things is on another level. He is so solid at that. Crusader Esports here getting hunted by Oak Darkness. We'll see if Oak decides he wants to take it. It looks like he may decide to just kind of hang out. No, he is going to pursue.
And yeah, he is. He's going to come up. He sees him right around his hill. And, AR in hand. Here we go, Crusader. He's about to start taking some shots in the back. Darkness lining it up. He didn't even shoot, though, actually. He thought about it. He was like, it's not today. I'm going to be smart on this one. And so he's doing his thing right here. So he's going to actually back up. So that first fight, though, Lucas and Flame Hopper. Lucas, he couldn't close out right there, but he would have been taking out a top-tier player early on. And, probably, it would have been some players out there would have been like, okay, whew, all right, he's out of here. Yeah. And Flame Hopper actually won that game that him and Chainsaw was in. He actually won that game. So that's who Chainsaw had lost to eventually. Good. So they're going to be good here. Malcolm, he's going to be looting up. Everybody's going to be looting up. Sooner or later, only 5 players off the board here, folks. That Toxic Wakes is going to be coming in here soon. As we see, Flame Hopper, he has his health back. Doesn't have a helmet just yet, unless that's a skull camo helmet.
Yeah, that's the skull helmet. So it looks like you're not wearing a helmet. It's about the size of your head when you're looking at it from the back. From the front, you can definitely tell that there's a helmet on. So a grenade comes out right there on the Creator Esports, just a little bit far. He's able to get out of the way, or basically be protected by the tree there, the second tree. Tommy Gun's in the open, trying to take shots. Crusader going to get tagged once. He's still peeking. He's down to 25. Tommy needs to push this right now. Do not give him the option to heal. Tommy going for the heal, though. He is down to 3-shot, gets the finish. He gets tagged there twice, though. Goes down to 1-shot, though.
Pop that bandage. So within the new update, they have it where you can hotkey your bandages and your med kits. Oh, I thought he was coming up the stairs. He's actually going to be running across the street. I don't know if they know if each other is there. He might have heard his footsteps. Well. I think he heard his footsteps, and he's on pursuit right now. Yeah,
Slav the Russian, pretty decent player. He's actually pretty big
to the window, player. To the wall. He's going to actually hold off right here. AR in hand. He's taking some shots. And Salva, he knows it, but he's going to hold behind his door. AR out. He's going to rotate, put himself in a better situation.
Yeah, Slav the Russian is going to try and decide to back off this. I don't think he's going to take it. He's just kind of waiting to see if he's going to come out the front door to him. He's going to continue on his way looting. He'll probably just go grab stuff and start making his way away and hope that Skunk doesn't come up behind him.
Yeah, and they're going to actually back it up.
Yep.
And you know what,
He's taking off.
And see, so this is what we're talking about. On this land situation, you're playing to play for big money right here. You want to qualify. So you're not going to be taking all those fights that you're taking online. You're going to put some thought into it. You're going to be like, hold up. Do I really want to do this, or do I want to stay alive towards the end and take a better fight? You know, you don't want to take no bad fights here, okay? Because if you come out on top, you're really going to be walking out of this booth with that look of shame, like, why did I do that? And, you know, but, hey, you can't have no regrets here, okay? Just play your best and be confident in your shots.
Yeah, True Shoe got a kill there, going to loot up a little bit. Lethal got a makeshift on, looking pretty kitted here. AK, AR, shotgun, got the trifecta of weapons there.
And so he's, steal, shots in the back. He's going to miss that one, but he's going to connect with the second one. Ken Lefty.
Yeah, takes the makeshift off of him. He needs to try and get another.
Oh, he's breaking the cover. He says, nah, no shot. You're not getting away from me, but hey, still made it out. You know, we see these people. We've seen two people so far, you know, get clean angles in the back, but they just cannot connect with those shots, you know. And that's one thing also about playing on land. You're not playing at your setup at home, so you have to get used to the new equipment. You know, make sure you got all your keys set. You know, me personally, I know that my keys that I got set are like all over the board. Takes me about 10 minutes
Candy here with Psycho. Awesome shots from Candy. Gets him down to 25. He needs one more shot. Trying to not get tagged. Gets that last shot off the jump. Hits the ground. Puts that last bullet into Static, and he's going to go out.
Candy coming out on top right there with that fight. And Static knew. He just says, hey, you know, I'm low health, but I can't take time to bandage. I got to just stay committed to this fight. Which I agree that was the best chance he had to come out on and winning it. Didn't have time to really sit behind a tree and bandage and give Candy any chance to bandage up, but he lost that one. He's not going to come out on top.
Yeah, absolutely. Kool-Aid, another H1 streamer here.
I wonder what flavor Kool-Aid do you like? What's your favorite flavor of Kool-Aid?
Oh, mine's absolutely just fruit punch, man. I go with the classic.
Mine is red.
The red, yeah, the fruit punch.
Exactly.
That's the one to go with.
Okay, that's
solid FPS up there on top of the roof. Third place, like we said last year, he made it, and he made it through qualifiers to make it into the Invitational and took third last year. So he's been here. He's done this before.
He's on his rooftop, but Renzo, he's going to be downstairs looting. So Solid is like, hey, I'm playing for late game right now. Let me close this door up top.
He just closed that door, but that's going to give noise.
Yeah,
he can hear that downstairs.
Make some noise. So, but one thing is about that may be calculated. Because if you close that door, somebody may be like, hold up. He's on top of the roof, but he's not on top of the roof. He's inside the door at the top of those stairs.
Posted already, just waiting for somebody to come up. So he's definitely, it's either going to, one, bait him into you and you're already posted, or two, it's going to give your, let him know that somebody's here, and he may just leave because he doesn't want to fight yet. And
I know in the last update, it was like a little barricade at the top of those stairs, and that's not even there no more. So that man has clean sights down the stairs. On board here with Jimmy, and he sees, you know, Active is in a distance, but he's about 230 meters away. They don't have sights on each other. Nades are going to be out. We're going to see if Jimmy wants to pursue that. And Chainsaw is going to be right there in the distance. Hillman Mig heads a car, though, and that's one thing about this map and early on. In early game, if you get a car, you put yourself in a good situation to make it to late game.
Well, I mean, especially where they are right now. He's in D10. Unless the safe zone pulls all the way to the south, which isn't super common, you got to travel a long way. This map is actually a full square and full 2 squares wider of playing space than Z1. So there's a ton of space. And if you were stuck on foot down at the south end, running through the gas, like we said, that toxicity will eat you up.
Yeah, you really have to make a decision early on that, hey, I need to start making my way a little bit towards the center of the map if you're off.
Look at this. Look at this from Solid FPS. Batmaning on the side of the building here.
Yeah, he's making those doors. He knows that he's triggering sounds with the door, and he can hear Renzo's footsteps. So he's aware that that's why he's not too aggressive. He also doesn't want to jump off the side of the building. But I want to say if he pop a bandage, he could possibly fall and run away, or even come on the flank. Drops his shoes, pops the bandage, come up on the flank on Renzo.
He has no intent of getting out of here. Solid is a guy that's been practicing and checking the map, doing parkour, seeing where he can get to that's out of place that somebody wouldn't look. And right there, he can see both doors. That other building over there, they can come in and out of that. He can see the entrance of both doors there. So if he comes up, he's got a shot on them on either side.
And so he may actually have his shoes off because we know Renzo, he has the conveys on. And when he had those conveys on, you can run faster. So you can run fast, you can sprint faster, but you're making noise. You can hear those footsteps. So, you know, that's going to be a little slow fight right there, but you can't blame them guys. They're fighting for position right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so True Shoe with the most kills right now, which is 2. Okay, so he's in the lead. Only a few kills off the board right now.
And down goes True Shoe
as we
water.
spoke, Caster's Curse.
Yeah, Caster's Curse, man. We're sorry, True. I'm sorry, man.
Sorry, True. We didn't mean to do
Blaze
it.
did it. Hashtag blame Blaze in the chat one time.
On board here. And so he did. He jumped off the side. Actually, he jumped off the side of the building. And he's being real sneaky right now. And so he's going to be in a good position. He's just holding off right here. Don't know if Renzo's going to flank, but we'll stay in tune to that fight right there.
Yeah, David here running through the open. Candyman over there. Oh! Renzo gets the kill onto Solid. That is a big kill there. And does the wave after the kill.
Said, peace out, bye. And so Renzo came out on top, and, you know, after all of that, you're out, but you got to hit those shots
helmet.
right there.
David in the open, trying to take a fight with no helmet against Candyman is not a good idea. If Candy decides to take a shot at you, he's probably going to hit you in the face.
No, yeah, he definitely doesn't. Looking, but he's confident with these shots. You know, he says, hey, even though I don't got one, is he going to hit it? And there's the Toxic Waste, you guys. The Toxic Waste has finally pulled up inside the match.
XD. This is going to be Tyler 1 right here chasing down Chappie through the gas.
And we got a high-speed car chase going on right here. And they're going to actually split up. They don't want no parts of each other. They said, nope, don't want it. Going to keep on continuing to go. And as we see, here's the gas. And it's going to land in this is going to be a pretty interesting spot right here. You know, we see some people who are already in position in the safe zone. So far, you new people out there, this is the go. You have to move towards the safe zone, or as you see that green area on the map, that is the Toxic Waste, and it's pushing all those guys to the new safe zone. So they're going to be good for now. The new safe zone going to come in about another like 2 minutes or so. But now we're going to see a lot of this action right here because a lot of people was in town, in the residentials, they were looting, and now they have to push towards this open area. But as we see, some of those guys who are already in the safe zone, they're going to be playing it safe right here. They know that they have a good position. Yeah,
a lot of trees here, so we're going to have a little bit more thicker coverage and a little bit more areas. We're going to see probably some tactical fights towards the end in the trees where we didn't have that. It was a lot of just open field in the last game.
Yep, Water taking a lot of shots right here.
Who's he fighting? I am EXP. So I am EXP actually a pretty...
He's pushing. Shotty out. AR out. He's going to go for the spray. He's going to rotate. And he's going to go down.
That AK hip fire, man. AK and the AR both really close. He's taking shots now from the top. It looks like it was like Jimmy Longfellow. Yeah, throwing some shots down on the I am EXP. He's got cover, though. He'll be able to heal up before he decides to take that fight.
Yeah, he's good. He's going to be playing that one smart right here. 45 players remain. 15 players are already out right now, folks. We're coming down to the nitty-gritty real soon here.
Yeah, 45, so 15 down, 1/4 of the players out. Flamehopper still in there. We've still got quite a few names. Ludicrously Luke, Nightwalker still in. Nightwalker with 2 kills now. Candy with 2 kills. I know Candy's feeling good. I actually had breakfast with Candy Van this morning, and he was saying he feels pretty good, pretty confident going in with his shot.
Yeah, and you know Mig is going to be right here. He's going to be healing up. So a lot of these players right now, they make sure they got everything that they need, got all the loot that they need. They got med kits. They're crafting bandages, crafting makeshift armor if you need to. New feature, you know. So if you can't find a Kevlar, which is the legit body armor, so you can take some more shots, then you can, you know, craft a little makeshift one, so you can have a little bit more durability in some of those fights right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Mig right here, he has his car. He's sitting pretty. He has a little good elevation with this heel, okay? So he's going to use his heel to protect his car, get some cover. Flamehopper. Going to see Tommy Guns. He's going to put some shots in on his back. He's going to rotate back down to his vehicle, and he's going to roll out of here. He doesn't want no part of this fight, and he's going to get up out of here. So we're going to see these guys. They're going to take some shots. You know, they're going to, you know, kind of get warm here because they didn't have no time to warm up today. So some of these fights are beneficial, especially if they know that they can take them. And, you know, you can see these players' names. So, you know, if it's somebody that you think is a big threat, if you want to take the fight and be that hero for everybody else, by all means, you can do so. Or you can be like, you know what? I don't want that static right now. you know, let me get up out of here.
Yeah, we're going to have Chappie throwing some magnum shots here, long range onto Lindsey Bunny. We saw Mig and JP looking at each other. Those are two top-tier players also, so we might see a fight between them here pretty soon. Chappie actually going to hop out, take the fight. Flamehopper's just going to start magnuming that car, though, and he's probably going to eliminate that Chappie now without a vehicle. He's going to be stuck on foot, still has a makeshift. He looks like he's fairly looted, and he's just going to go ahead and dip out, probably try to find some trees or another rock to get behind. Flamehopper completely comfortable with just eliminating cars. One of the good strats to do in this, and we saw this happen a lot in some of the community tournaments, is in solos, eliminate cars. The more cars you eliminate while you maintain your own, the better off you are. You're forcing other people to be stuck on foot and have to take fights against other players. So you can just eliminate vehicles the whole game and just walk away and let the other people kill each other.
Yep, you definitely can. And you have to be careful, especially with your vehicle out in the open, because as we said, that Magnum does a lot of damage. And you need to be very, very careful with that. And for you guys that don't know, the shots aren't hit scan. You have to lead those shots. They are projectiles, so you have to make sure you got that perfect arc, depending on that distance, to really connect those bullets.
Yeah, height matters, how far you lead the bullets. The bullet travel time changed a little bit with Z2 too, so all of these guys have been putting in a ton of hours to get used to it. Stay lifted here. #1 player in the U.S. on the ranking system that got implemented with the Z2 change. So he's still alive. He's definitely somebody to look out for. He's a definite threat.
No, he definitely is, and he's gonna be sitting pretty right here. Damn nice. He's gonna be in pursuit. He's looking for some action. As we see, Winter Scientist goes out, and we're gonna have our first airdrop here of the match. And we're gonna see if any players feel like, hey, let me go for it. It may be a scope in there, maybe that sniper in that first airdrop. We shall see.
Kool-Aid gonna go down to Rupee there.
Rupee and
Chum
Kool-Aid
gonna pick up a kill on Lethal.
And so that airdrop's there. Nobody's gonna mess with it just yet. It's gonna be in the open. Shots from the top of this building. Can Sweater come out on top? He's trading shots back. You know that he's in a bad situation.
He's lost his helmet. He's down to about 30% health. Bizounce still throwing some shots there from above. Sweater gonna try and heal up. Grenade's gonna come out from Bizounce. He's gonna start trying to chuck it under the car. Gets it on him. Sweater able to get away, and he's gonna get up towards the edge. This is a much safer spot for him. Another grenade's gonna come out though. He's gonna try and dodge.
Oh, he's gonna go down. He actually got caught by it. He wasn't too sure where it landed, but it banked off the side of that pillar, and Sweater's gonna go down. So Bizounce, he knows that, hey, I'm in a good position. I'm on this rooftop. I got plenty of cover. I have a perfect view of the map. I know exactly what's going on around me, so he's sitting nice.
Yeah, he's definitely got a good spot there. Edge of the gas. He knows there's nobody behind him. He's only got to watch the two sides. He's got one entrance up to the top floor. I mean, he's sitting in a spot that's pretty advantageous for him. Lucas here, Charles and Henny's brother, in a fight now with Chum the Waters, throwing a couple AR shots. He loses his helmet, gets tagged again. He's down to 25%. Chum's got him on the ropes. We'll see if he decides to push this. Chum might come up with a grenade. One shot will eliminate Lucas. Any kind of damage, splash damage, Molotov, even a gas nade will take him out at this point.
Yeah, and those gas nades, with the gas being able to go through trees, they're such a good advantage. Oh, we can see what's in there, and it is a snipe. So it is a snipe in this airdrop, so that's awesome. We're able to see it before anybody else can.
Yeah, the spectator cam can basically get in and do a tab loot, and it can tell us what's in there. So that's definitely that's one that's worth going to grab for sure.
Yeah, so we'll keep you guys in tune about who gets close enough to that to get that first scope. And we may see our first scope action today. But here we go, Mig taking some shots here, but he's gonna back up. But he has great cover. Chris is gonna be behind this thin tree. Not much movement that he can make, so he can't do much. And we see the green smoke is flaring up like, hey, come get me. But a lot of players, usually that snipe may not be in that first crate, so they may disregard it. But I think, since the gas is not that toxic right now, as soon as that gas starts to move over that crate, somebody's going to stop and get it.
KG Chris getting fired on. He's in the gas, bleeding, and being hit by the gas is a bad situation. Mig ahead of him. Best bet right now, Mig to get out of there. But Lucas in a fight now with Chum. Oh, down to about 3% health, and he's going to get tapped out. Chum might bleed out unless he has a heal already rolling. He is going to go down, and he does. So we get the trade between Lucas and Chum the Waters.
Damn, Lucas is going out right here. But we will see him get another chance here probably a little bit later on. And Stinky trading shots in Ricky. Ricky's in the gas. So as they're connecting with those shots, that gas is doing damage as well. But Stinky was like, nah, you know what, I don't want it. And he actually may try to cut him off in the gas. We may have a fight here in the gas because Ricky probably does not know. Can he see? He has sight.
She's looking for him for sure.
Gonna unload. This is a very aggressive fight. They're gonna turn around. Stinky taking a lot of shots. and she's going to actually go down. But can he bandage up in time? He's taking damage as well, and they're going to actually trade off in the gas.
Same thing again. So we got 2 trades in a row.
And so they're going to do, so that's going to be a trade right there.
Lifted getting shot on. He's trying to get out of the gas. He's bleeding. He's going to make it out. It looks like he's going to be safe for a second. No more shots coming his way at the moment. Damn, I'm nice, though. Looks like he's trying to come in, and that might have been who was shooting at him.
I want to say Lifted has somebody behind him, too, in the gas.
He has somebody in the gas for sure, somewhere out there to his left side behind him, so he needs to stay moving.
Yeah, because I want to say that's the guy that shot him originally. He didn't realize where those shots probably had came from. And so, but he's going to bandage up right here. We got Candy and EXP. We're going to see if they get an engagement. Candy may try to trade some shots here from the distance and stay lifted. He's found his target. They're trading shots. He's being aggressive. Now he's going to take some cover. Actually, he's going to push forward here.
Lift is going to take this. He knows he's confident. He's a confident player. He knows his shot. He's an absolute, like, head-slaying machine. He's going to come in and push this. 4-turn AK spray. Got it.
Did he throw a nade?
He did. He tried to step out and throw a nade, and it got caught with it.
No shot. But he's going to go down, so Lifted still is going to be here, and he's going to use that strat where he's going to play with his back to the gas right here because he knows nobody's behind him, but you see the bullet drop around him, and that's going to be from Tommy in the distance.
Yeah, he's feeling all right, though. I mean, that's pretty far off shots. He knows that those are going to be hard to hit. Get a little bit of cover. Tommy will basically decide it's not worth it and eventually start moving.
You know, so you have to be kind of smart with some of the shots that you actually take, especially if you don't feel like you can actually get a kill, because you're going to be giving away your position. You know, everybody's going to know exactly where you are, so they're going to have eyes on that area. So you have to be careful. You have to be very, very cautious with that.
Yeah, we're down to 29, so we're actually in the back half of this game now. Guys have made it into the top 30 players left, so we're starting to wind down towards we start seeing that action as the gas kind of forces these guys to have to take fights with each other.
No, they definitely will have to. So. So these guys, they're gonna be a-okay, and you know, as we get towards the later half of the games, you know, everybody's gonna have a lot of loot here because those loot bags that you get when you kill somebody are gonna be like gold mines. And you know, we see a little circle action down here in the trees. We got Nice and Flame Hopper. You know, looks like Nice wants to get a little aggressive. He's in an open area. They might hop out. They're gonna bump each other. And
this is that playing chicken thing, seeing who's willing, you know, who's feeling froggy, man.
Yeah, who's gonna hop out first? Now you have to be careful when you hop out those cars because you may hop out and think your car is gonna have cover, but this is gonna keep drifting off. And Nightwalker
goes down to IMEXP. Nightwalker gets eliminated.
He's running to the sign-up sheet right now.
Yeah, absolutely. He's at it already. He's there.
Damn Nice. So Nice and Flame Hopper. Actually, Nice is still gonna be in pursuit on Flame Hopper. Not let him get away just yet. And so we're gonna see the heal area. This is gonna be the new safe zone. Mostly everybody's in it. You know, we got a few guys. They're playing for the towards the edge of the gas right now. So
who's still in here? Burning Zero. The name sent you the gas master right along the edge of the gas, like I said he would be. Chappie, HeEXD, which I believe is Tyler 1. Stay Lifted still in here. JP, Flame Hopper. I mean, there's still a lot of names. A lot of people we talked about before the game are still alive in this match.
No, they definitely are. So, you know, this competition is about to get intense soon because as this gas is coming a lot quicker now towards the later parts of these games. So these guys, they're going to be forced into a lot of fights here soon. They just got to be smart. Like I said, this is land. You're not going to be taking every fight that you take online.
Yeah, Chappie here actually lost a helmet, got really low. It looks like Burnin may have been landing some really long, maybe 200-meter out shots. And Chappie now taking shots onto Tyler.
Yeah, he's going to see him to his right there. He's going to trade some shots back. Little suppressing fire right there. Flame Hopper, he's just going to be circling right here in open area. You know, he's taking some deep breaths. He's cool. We're going to see K5. He's going to go down to MiG as well. 26 players here are going to be remaining, and they're just going to be sitting pretty. And so let's actually take a look at the kills so far in the game.
IMEXP out there ahead, 3 kills. Renzow, I don't think this thing's 100% updated yet. It should push an update for us here in a minute or two. But we got 3 kills from IMEXP, and we got a fight going down between BizOunce and Operation. BizOunce in the corner, or Operation in the corner with the hip fire from the crouch with that AR, and he ends up taking out BizOunce. Shepdog now going to be in a fight with Shifted Soul. Shifted's been tagged once already. Shepdog looks like he's trying to find a lineup onto that police car. If he had a Magnum, he'd be able to swap and take this vehicle out. But he actually, MiG in a car on fire. One more hit will blow that car up. He's down to about 20%. He's going to be forced to take this fight. There is no cover. Chris is actually going to back off here. MiG's going to get away with this.
I don't know, MiG, unless he has some cover. He really doesn't have much cover, but
he has none.
They don't want this. They don't want no static with each other. That's actually, I would have thought, hell, if I was MiG, I'd have been trading shots because I don't know what that guy is thinking. But They got away right there, but, you know, he used that car as long as he could just to get as much distance as possible, and let it drift off into another direction. EXP actually has the most kills in this match with 4 as well.
Yeah, so Rupee still in there. Stay Lifted, both with 2. Candyman with 2 as well. He's still alive. And then a bunch of guys with 1, and quite a few players actually without a kill this game.
Yeah, so we're getting down to that nitty gritty. But EXP is that tank right now. But we've seen tanks go out early on, just being a little bit too aggressive right here. And we're going to see some mountain action. We're going to see some good position right here. Nice high elevation. And you all, in case you don't know, you know, in pretty much any shooter, having elevation is such a crucial thing. Yeah, man. Ludicrously Luke here. Actually, what's the hashtag he likes to use? I was in the showdown. Player that played in the showdown last year with TA, and a fun event that Daybreak put on. A lot of top-tier players. A lot of guys here playing today actually played in that event. Yeah. You know, everybody, they came out here. They treating this as like a, you know, this is a big event. They out here for this money here, folks. They're out here for the money. The funny thing is that they're playing against all their friends they hang out with every day online. That's the one thing about it being, especially being free fall and last man standing. You're gonna play against a lot of your boys, and you gotta ask yourself, if you come across one of your boys, are you going to take those shots? You know? He was actually going for the hot wire there. You could hear him. It gives away the noise. So it takes 7 seconds to hot wire the car, but it kind of it'll give your position away. It makes a loud noise. He's going to get into a fight with Trickster. Shots being traded right here. He's going to be at a disadvantage. He's going to take the bottom of this tree. He took a lot of shots. Trix, can he do it? Trix coming out on top right there. He's going to be dropping Trex. So Trescapades is going to be going down right there. But hold up. Got some action here coming from the top, and he's gonna actually drive past that fight. Not probably knowing exactly where it was. Well, he probably saw the guy, but he just like, nope, don't want it. Because if he would have hopped out his car would have flew all the way down that hill, and he would have been forced into that fight. Yeah, it would have been absolutely would have been a terrible hop there, and he definitely played it right to just keep on driving. Had he been on the other side of the tree to where he could hop on him, he may have taken it. He's trying to find a position to find Trickster. He knows that he's hit. When he drove by, he probably saw the blood spurting out of him. He's in the gas now, and Mig's now firing uphill onto KG Chris, takes him down to under 50%. You know, Mig, you know, trading shots right there. You know, he wants that car. Nade's being flown out all the way around him. Flame Hopper's going to have Lindsay Bunny to his left, but he doesn't want no static with her, and he's going to drive away. You know, he's just playing his part. Top 22 situation, knowing that he don't have to force any fights just yet because he has that advantage with that vehicle. Yeah, he might have enough gas cans to kind of make it to the end. If he's collected a gas can or two, maybe found a couple different vehicles, he can make it last a little bit longer. And he definitely did well yesterday. He knows what he's doing. He took down a win in the trial run. So Chris with some damage. He needs to, you know, get his health back a little bit right here. This car is in the open, and you hear those Magnum shots. It's going to actually blow up the car. So Lindsay is going to actually lose her car. That's a bad situation. That's bad right there. Chris is like, peace. KG knows he's going down. He's going to wait for the camera, say goodbye. KG Chris goes down to the gas. He says no shot. Probably didn't have enough bandages there to stay alive. So that just shows you early on. You need to make sure you're crafting and get as much loot as you can. Lindsay trading shots here with Stay Lifted. Yeah, not a fight you want to be in right now with no helmet at 50% health. Stay Lifted loves tapping people in the head. Gets another connection, gets another one. Flamehopper actually comes in at the end, tags Lindsay Bunny in the back to take that kill. Flamehopper picking him off as he can. He's being very, very smart right here. Stay Lifted knows that she went down, and he knows that Flamehopper's somewhere close, and he's going to keep his cover behind a tree. Flamehopper's going to rotate up out of here. Next air crate's going to be out. So that first crate, which the snipe was in, nobody did get it. Yeah, so right here, Flamehopper actually, I believe he's actually top 8 as well in the royalty right now. So we got 2 of the top 10 guys in this game, Stay Lifted and Flamehopper. And they're going to zoom in soon and let us know what's in that crate, if it's any goodies in there as well. And we're going to have Bizarre. He's going to be stuck here in the toxic waste. 16 players here remaining, folks, top 16. And they're going to be all moving in. No, he popped the bandage. He knew that he was on the edge of the gas almost, but he's going to be taking some shots. We're going to have folks coming out the gas. Hex versus Chappie. Chappie not much cover. He needs to stay aggressive right here. Shoot a little pre-fire shots behind the cover, and Hex is actually going to go down, but that was not by Chappie. That was by somebody else. And Mig is going to take out Rosarian. Yeah, Trickster goes ahead and chokes out to the gas too, so XD, a.k.a. Tyler1, getting eliminated here. Just that quick. 3 players will go down, and we're going to start to see more players here playing with their backs against the gas, and they're going to be moving forward here. Yeah, Mig now in a fight here with IMEXP. So Rupee and EXP are leading the kill board here with 4 kills. And if you guys are just tuning in, if you are watching this on h1z1.com/watch, you guys get to watch the stream, be a part of the chat. Also, you guys have the stats. You guys have all the in-game stats. You know exactly what's happening, who's alive, who's dead. So if you want to check on your friends, that's the best way to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. This enhanced viewing experience, definitely a cool thing. First tournament I think we're running with this type of setup. Definitely cool to be able to see the live stats as they're happening. I think it's going to add something for the viewer base.
No, it definitely does. It definitely adds. Oh, car's going to be on fire from the back.
That car's right within range that it could possibly, the splash damage, the edge of the splash damage could be on him. He definitely needs to make sure he gets away from that car.
And but you know, just to continue along, just a little bit about the website and the setup. Even for community and content creators, community members and content creators, you know, you guys have those stats right there. You know, you guys can do a little bit more with that. And you know, if he edged it out just right with that car, and that's the people that's dead and alive. You guys see at the top, that's who has the most kills, and that's who's already died and who died, who actually killed him.
Yep.
So they're gonna be in tune right there, and that car's still on fire. It's right next to him.
He's got to get away from that. That car is gonna kill him.
He's like, oh.
I mean, you're in a land environment next to a car. It looks like, oh, it's actually just the sound effect. There's a burning noise after the car blows up.
Gotcha.
It wasn't on camera, but it was actually, the car's already blown up, so he was safe.
So he was smart. He just edged the rock just for him to be in cover.
Flamehopper's got eyes on Mig. Mig out in the open. Shots already coming out from Flame. Flame loses his helmet. Mig landing 1 shot, committed 1 bullet, and landed it just enough to stop Flamehopper from taking the fight. And Mig's now getting shot at by somebody else. It looks like Random Rain is tagging him up from the side as well. It wasn't able to connect. Flamehopper and Random Rain versus Mig. Mig down to 25% actually. He did get hit. 1 more shot's going to take him out.
That slight elevation and cover was good for Flamehopper because now he's in a trench and he just has Mig in front of him.
That nade's
going to be out. He's going to push him out. Now he's going to have to find another rock. But Flamehopper was not able to eliminate Mig right there in transition. But the next nade is going to come out as well. That's a good one. And it's going to take him out there.
Kobe!
Flamehopper coming in hot right there with that nade. And he's gonna now put himself in a comfortable position. Now he got that pressure off his back. And so now he's just going to bandage up. And he's going to be looking for the next fight because now he put himself in the top 8 situation.
Yep, absolutely. So he's in the top 8. We're down to, you know, under the top 10. This is where, like, nerves start getting to you here. They build up as you get towards the end of this game, and doing it in a land environment's got to be even more nerve-wracking.
But also, you notice your reflexes start to get a little bit more in tune as well. You start to hit a little bit more shots. I know that me personally,
you get warmed up.
When I get that pressure and that adrenaline is going, you know, I start really connecting. You know, that whatever's deep down inside, okay, that wants you to win comes out. And we see all these guys on the edge of the gas. Crate's going to be there, dead center. I don't think much of anybody's going to go for that, but Senshu may actually go check it. May Crate check that right there. Stay lifted. He knows that slight elevation. Nobody's going to be in front of him. Shots being fired. Flamehopper's like, nope, I'm going to take my car and get out of here. And that's good that he's actually protecting his car. You don't want it to blow up just yet, especially when you're just in open area right there. So he needs to take a look, you know, and see where the safe zone is and get to some cover.
Senshu's car just caught on fire from Stay Lifted, and he's forced to hop out and take this fight. Lifted looking for it. He definitely wants to slay these last few, man. He's a guy that loved to get high kill games. He was one of the guys that tied. Stay Lifted on Z1. He goes down to Flamehopper.
Catching him off guard.
So Stay Lifted was actually one of the guys on Z1 who was one of the 3 guys that tied for the highest kill game ever.
Yeah, so right there, it was a big fight right there. So this is a top 3 situation right here, guys. Flamehopper, Random Rain. Who's going to be the next one out? We got a lot of shots fired. You know, Flamehopper.
Where's the 3rd guy at? We got to worry about that. Who's going to get pinched? Flamehopper is actually...
Random Rain is Senshu. No.
Stay Lifted and Senshu are out, so it's down to Flamehopper, Random Rain, and Rupee. I'm not sure where Rupee is, but Rupee's actually got 5 kills.
Yo, so if Rupee can make it to 2nd, he's technically qualified into another second. Well,
as of now, yeah.
As of now, we're not going to jump too far ahead, though, but he just really needs to get top 2.
Random Rain in the worst position right now. He's stuck between Flamehopper and Rupee, but Flamehopper and Rupee are both in open field.
I think he just needs to back up and create that triangle. That triangle because he's really dead center in between both of them.
Gas is going to force Flamehopper, so it's actually pulling towards Rupee. Rupee with the advantage in positioning, but Flamehopper is going to have to run into Random Rain with the gas on his back.
And this is going to be a very clutch situation right here. Shots being fired here. Rupee, he's doing good.
He's just going to let it go. He's not even going to bother. 250 meters out, he starts throwing shots at Flamehopper.
Not being able to connect, but he's okay because he knows nobody's behind him. Flamehopper, he's taking a lot of shots. And Ruby's going to see him from distance. Shots from the back. Can he connect with him? Oh, he does not see him.
No, he's definitely, he's
oh,
trying
there you
to
go.
find him.
You see the grass shooting up. Flame Hopper, can he stay alive? He has no health. Almost, just a little bit. If he can hit the dirt, and he goes down. Top 2. Flame Hopper almost making it. So now we have Random Rain and Rupee here, but Random's not letting up just yet. Rupee's in the open. They're going to be trading off shots. He's going to take some damage. Can Rupee do it? He cannot. But Random, he already knows. Rupee's trying to get to cover. Rupee's going to challenge those shots. He's not going down without a fight right now.
Yeah, these guys are about even on health right now, just going tick for tack, shot for shot. Rupee down to 25, down to about 3%. Random Rain going to pick up that game. It takes down game 2, locking that position to go into the Invitational tomorrow.
And Random Rain is going to win with 2 kills, but Rupee is sitting at 5 kills. And as I said before here, folks, so we have that 6, we have an extra 6 spots. So whoever gets second, the person with the most kills in second, will qualify for that 6th spot. And right now, he has the most kills in second between this game and the last game. Yeah. So right now, he shouldn't feel too bad, because getting 5 kills in this is a hard thing to do with so many savages out there.
Yeah, so definitely technically as of right now, he would be in. He'd be that 6th slot to replace Sexy Hexy for tomorrow. So Rupee's definitely sitting in a good spot. Hopefully we'll get a chance to talk to him here in a second.
And so right there, so congratulations to Random Rain. Coming out on top, took him just 2 kills right there. And so he's going to be winning our qualifier number 2. So far, him and Iska are going to be in it.
Yeah, him and Isco taking it down. Who was Random Rain's other kill? So Flame Hopper and Brozarian. So both of his kills in the top 16.
Yep, so he made sure he managed to stay alive till then. So congrats to him and good job to him. And I see him and he's ecstatic, biggest smile on his face ever.
Oh, I know he is. He's rocking that G Dollar Bill shirt. G Dollar actually helped a couple guys. Isco. So far right now, I just want you to know, Isco also flown out here by G Dollar Bill.
Really?
Yeah, Isco flown out. He flew out a couple of the Korean players. He sent a couple players, and Random Rain's going to be the second one. So 2 games down, 2 G Dollars.
Shout out to G Dollar Bill here. We're going to get Random Rain in here for an interview. Let's get on past this mic on over here. What's up, Rain? Nice to meet you.
How are you?
How you feeling right now?
Good, good. Random Rain. I feel like, I don't know, super excited, nervous, you know?
Nervous? So we seen took you 2 kills to make it towards the end right now.
Yeah.
You know, what was kind of your strategy making it towards late game?
To be honest, I wanted, as soon as I dropped in, I wanted to grab a vehicle and just kind of drive around, see, you know, if I can find some players. I mean, I wasn't looking to play too aggressively, but if I saw somebody, I wanted to make sure I knew where they were and where were they going to be going.
Yeah, and you know, right there, you seen Rupee in the end, and you know he had 5 kills right there, but you saw him in the open. You said, no, you know what? I have to take this fight. I have to be aggressive. So going forward here, you're to qualify for the invitation tomorrow. You got a chance. If you can make it into the top 10, you get some of that moolah. Okay, some of that money that can do some good.
Yeah.
Out of anybody who's already qualified, who would you think would be your biggest competition?
From the first game, Isco. He's part of our team, Force Gaming.
Awesome.
So, you know, we are represented by G Dollar Bill. So
shout out to G Dollar Bill out there.
Definitely. So he's definitely a big competitor. I would be scared of. But my God, there's endless names out there in the Invitational that I will have nightmares about tonight. So.
There you go. Awesome. Getting a chance here to play for the big money. That's Random Rain, folks. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming in and thank you for qualifying.
Thank you so much. Supersonic.
All right, guys. So as you can see, that man, he's excited. He's ready to get down tomorrow. Coming back in, my man Supersonic, coming in hot. All right, here, folks. So real quickly, some of your highlight moments from that matchup.
Oh, man. Stay Lifted was having some great shots. Rupee had a couple fights, really solid fights. That ending, Random Rain stepping up at the end, I think is still the highlight. He was behind in the fight, took the first hit. He was at 75, knew the guy was in the open, stepped out and took that fight, knowing that he wasn't going to have that advantage of him in the open again. So I think that was probably the best play. Definitely the best choice. So he's going to go on to tomorrow, and he's going to have a chance to go ahead and compete for some money, and maybe a couple of these I don't know if you've seen these guys yet, man.
Bring them over.
These are
bring this one.
Nice,
we got this
trophies.
one. We're gonna plant this one right here because
I mean
the little gold one. Bring silver in.
You're a little bigger than me. I'll let you have
Boom,
it.
Right there, and go and bring that bronze trophy in. So
I mean, I'll take that nice 3rd place.
These are going to be our trophies here for tomorrow. These things are you know,
last year's trophies
awesome.
were pretty cool, man. But
this one, this is nice.
These are sick, man.
This is nice. So these are going to be our trophies here for tomorrow, for the invitation, for the winners. And I did see a crown over there as well.
So I was going to say something about that. So there's a crown sitting over there, and I kept on asking about this. Can I get my hands on it? Apparently, I'm not even allowed to touch it unless they take it out to like clean it or something. It's under glass. The rumor is that if somebody takes down first twice, they may just decide to go ahead and give that up, and that's like they're just going to crown you. You're
I
done.
think they
You're the legend. If you take first twice tomorrow, you're just the legend. You get the crown. So we got a full size, the actual King of the Kill crown in the building.
That's gonna be awesome right here. So this is them playing for the big money. And you got to know that some of those players that's already qualified, they see some of these guys. You know, they come across them a lot as they're streaming, as they're playing the game. They know who some of these guys that are already qualifying, and they know they got some threats out here in the qualifiers today. But we're gonna see who actually pulls out for the rest of the day. So we're actually gonna go and we're gonna be taking a break here, and we will be back 2 o'clock here. That's 2 o'clock. California Pacific time. So we will be back 2 o'clock, and we will be taking a break here soon. But I'm Guy Blaze. This is my man Supersonic, okay? We appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Yo, go tell your friends. Let everybody know. Tune in. H1Z1.com/watch, okay? We still got more exciting moments to come, and there's a lot of action still to happen today.
Absolutely, man. And guess we'll catch them on the other side there.
Yep, and we see you guys soon.